dearest. It's hello and welcome, dearest. We're hard. We're having one of those days. I'm still setting up. It's been a wild Tuesday. Hi. I know I'm probably going to mispronounce your name. Agnear Gaming, welcome. Marcus, welcome. I'm going to guess by the names of your channels that you're not necessarily into doing your nails, but you know, if you are, welcome. If you're not and you want to learn, welcome. I appreciate being able to share things to people who don't understand the artwork of doing your own nails. And I'm still trying to get organized. I had some events that I had to put my stuff up for, and so now I'm trying to drag it all out right beforehand. I usually here about 2 hours, so it gives me plenty of time to be prepped. If this is something you're interested in, go ahead and ask me questions while I'm setting up. If this is something you're not interested in, you know, you can just let me know if you want to leave and, you know, go peruse other things. I understand live videos tends to get people's attention, but if it's not something that is your cup of tea, there's more than enough room to go around. Hi, Gabriel. How are you? Holis said hi. Gabriella, I apologize. Gabriella. So basically I do nail art. I use stamping plates and stamping polish to be able to create the designs on your nails. I don't have mine done yet because, well, doing the art that I do tends to mess them up. So I come in with bare nails because it's a lot easier. So there's that. Because when you're touching nail polish remover and all that fun stuff. So yes, for those of you watching on the replay, I'm going to share all the good stuff. Please subscribe and follow. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you know, all the fun stuff that's out there. I have videos on lots of things out there. I'm an ambassador for Maniology and She Modern currently, and my code is GrandmaM. The codes work interchangeably with, selectively with the products that they go with. So so double check with the people that, you know, on those channels. Maniology is where I get the majority of my stuff that I do their unboxings with. Hi Sandra, how you doing? You're obviously into nail stuff. Saying hi, setting up. So I do the art, I do the unboxings. I'm GrandmaMiMZi says. That's a play on words that has to do with a lot of it. There's a story. Sharing is caring. We do nail art therapy because nail art is good times or bad. There's a therapeutic thing to it. There's a study done that said that women that got their nails done, whether they did them themselves or they went to a salon, but just getting their nails done made them happier and feel better on the other side. Less of the D word that, you know, where you are sad and, you know, would otherwise need things from the doctor to make you feel better. So nail art therapy, just, you know, just as though you go in and use the color crayons and you feel better, using the colors and creating the art and doing the designs on your nails is therapy. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, be able to stress that enough. So there's that. We're gonna put all the happy little cards away. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if there's something that you are new to. That I do. Maniology used to have a weekly live demo of stuff where they would share their products or share ideas and teach us new things. And in the process of that, they've been doing it since 2020. And you kind of reach to a point where you go, okay, I need new ideas. But at the same time, the ladies that would do the lives, they had a job. They actually worked for the company and they had work in their job that they needed to do. And when you're trying to prep and come up with new ideas and stay ahead of things and be able to share stuff, I can imagine that it would take 1 to 2, if not more, hours to do the to do all the things you needed to do to get ready to be able to. Because I know it takes me a little bit to get set up and get things done. Just to film a video that goes, here's a new plate or here's a new polish and this is what you can do with it. So there's a lot of time in hours that doing that weekly live can take a toll on your person. And I know they had to step back. They all have their own personal lives. They have their work lives. They have things they need to take care of. And this was taking a lot of energy from them. And I think they reached a point where you got to recharge the batteries. You got to be able to pull away from something and let something be on the back burner that you're not focused on to be able to do the job that you need to do well. And they got to plan things out. And a lot of times they're working on projects and things that because part of what they do in the creating of things is that there's other vendors they got to deal with and supplies and all the other things that go into that. So they're working on stuff sometimes 6 months to a year or more in advance. And there's a lot of things that they're working on. I'm not kidding, more than a year in advance, just to be able to get it to where it's coming out on time, on schedule, that it's live and available. So this is the artwork, this is the production, this is the shipping, this is all the supply things that need to get done so that they have the products in the warehouse on the day that it's supposed to launch, or on the season where it's supposed to launch, so that they can have it available. And Okay. Glad to hear you're an ambassador. I hit diamond. It's amazing. I am so thankful and appreciative of people. Hi, Melissa. Glad you made it. John. Um, Melissa, I'm going to need to add you as an assistant for me at some point in time. I don't know how to do that, but John, you have said some things that we're not happy with, and we are going to remove you because you typed in letters that we're not going to keep. You said things I'm not happy with. I don't understand. I think you meant he said things I'm not happy with. Goodness gracious, people. Dude? There, Melissa? I figured it out. You did. Thank you. No. I'm just talking about the maniology stuff. I'm going along. I'm looking over. I'm seeing comments and things, and I went, "Oh, I missed some things." And then basically, he spelled out a word. He typed in one letter at a time that spelled a naughty word, and then said another response that, as I was going through, basically said something about you understand, and then used a word towards women that references to puppy dogs and starts with the letter B as in boy. And he just went in timeout till I can figure out how I can block his butt. I'm sorry, hate speech. I don't need you on my channel if you're going to come in, and I'm here to help people feel better, not to be a place where you can come in and make people feel bad. So if you are just here to troll, what? We got a notification. Sorry. Sometimes, hold please. What is with today, Tuesday? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, it's 98 degrees outside. I guess it's nice that it's not that hot, but there you go. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Oh my gosh. Oh, for the love of... Okay, we're not going to deal with that. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. I'm going to go back to what I was saying. You know what? We're here to do nails to people feel better. As I was saying, there's studies done that women going to get they feel better. But if you just want to come on to learn, you don't have to do them. Guys can start doing their nails. I mean, seriously, it's politically correct to do your own artwork on your nails. You will feel better. And if you just want to do them so that that they're cleaned up and they look nice, and push back the things so that they're not all scruffy and dirty, and clip all the edges and file things down, no one is going to give you any grief about it. And if they do, you can send them to me. We will have a come into Jesus moment, grandma style. If you're just doing self-care, come learn, come hang out. We will teach you. We mostly have a community of people because this is something that is the spirit of maniology. It is Ohana. We are family. Ohana is the Hawaiian word for family. I take that very, very seriously, and that is exactly. Thank you. I appreciate that. For the most part, I take that very, very seriously. And as I was saying, maniology was coming in. They were doing this every week. There's a lot of prep. I mean, Melissa can confirm that when you go in, you got to set things up. You got to prep things up. You got to get ready. You got to think about a theme. You got to think about the colors. You got to think about the artwork. There is hours in the day your brain has to spend on setting these things up. And I get it. The ladies are, they're taxed. As I was saying, they got to work on the prep work for the Tuesdays. They got to work on their own lives. They got to work on the things that they have to do for work. And there's research and things that they have to work their brain on to be able to stay out ahead of these things. I'm sure they are tired because from 2020 until earlier this year when they said they were going to do it, they've basically been doing that about 4.5 years. Am I wrong on that in the math? Because I don't remember at what part in 2020 that they started it. But at this point in time, that's a lot of effort that you have to do on a daily basis for a weekly live. They've decided to step back. I've decided to step up because I can. It's a lot. It takes a lot out of me to do these lives every week, as also I'm sure Melissa can tell you, because when you get a little older, and I'm a grandma, I have an 18-year-old grandson. I have a 42, she'll be 43 this year, child. So at this point, I might sound young. I might sound young. I might look young because basically if I wash my face and put moisturizer on, I mean, there's days that, I just crawl out of bed and we kind of splash stuff. We don't do the extra stuff because nobody's going to see me. I don't go outside because I don't have the energy to, and it's warm. I live in Vegas. Because there's no humidity and it is warm all the time. I can walk around in sandals and shorts 99% of the time. So at this point, who do I got to look cute for? The hubster's here. He ain't going anywhere. So, I mean, he takes me as I am. And at one point, I was hitting the scale marks to several hundred pounds over the poundage of what he met me at because I had health issues. And not only did the health issues, but the medications caused weight gain. I didn't stop eating or I didn't start eating. I was doing the same things I normally did. But next thing I know, it's like I'm ballooning up. Stuff happens. He's still here. Trying to think of a theme, and when you got to do your own nails, oh my gosh, there's just not enough energy in the day. So I'm here to have a safe place for people to come, enjoy 2 hours of your day, once or twice a week, depending on maniology schedule, because there are Tuesdays. They do 2 Tuesdays a month. So that leaves 2 to 3 Tuesdays that I'm filling in. I fill in the Thursdays of the month. This month, there's an extra Tuesday and an extra Thursday. So I've been doing a lot of lives this month. That's okay. I'm here to do the lives. But if you're just here to troll and be crabby, the crabbies will be scooted back out to wherever. I'm on an ocean thing because we saw the preview the other day for the next month's box. Oh my goodness. I posted pictures for those of you who don't want a spoiler. If you don't want to watch the spoiler, you're watching this live or you're watching this on the replay. Basically, I'm going to go through and I'm going to put these down here where you can see all my things. And when I'm done with the spoiler alerts, I'll pick up my sign so you can come back. But essentially 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 spoilers. I'm going to give you the thing tomorrow. There's going to be the live if you want to see it on Maniology. We'll be doing their unboxing for the new theme. It is a nautical theme. Melissa and I were talking about this, in our own private personal chats about what the theme was going to be. It's spot on. It's the It is not a newer type of the nautical stuff. It's the, in my opinion, and you can throw in your opinion, Melissa, if you feel differently than me, but it's the old school, back from like the 70s nautical, where you have that whimsical kind of very lighthousey kind of sea images of stuff. I think we're going to have a lot of fun on it. I think there's going to be they're being very nostalgic this year. They started it with the Christmas box, the big Christmas box, the big Halloween box coming up too. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. I'm super excited. Oh my gosh, the polish that's coming. I know you got one of the magnetic polishes, and I hadn't heard back whether or not you've got whatchamacallit, what your results were with the polish that you got. I got to take a drink. I'm sorry, I'm thirsty. Drink your liquids. It's summertime. Add extra water. So at this point, but Melissa, you did purchase one of the bottles of their new magnetic when they came out for the big special that they did for their anniversary bundle. I know you said you got one of them, but I hadn't heard back if or anything. I've been so busy. I'm all over the place so much. I got all these projects that I'm trying to, you struggled with it. Okay. So I cannot wait to see the video tomorrow to see what it does, because the gift this month is including a bracelet. It says bracelet, but it looks like a ring. So I don't know if it's a ring for your fingers. I don't know if it's a ring, bracelet for the bottle. It looks kind of tiny, but basically on, what I saw, the size of it, the way it wording is it's supposed to be a bracelet. And if it's a bracelet, I'm going to be happy about that. But if it's just a ring or something that's supposed to go because it's small, I don't know if it's supposed to go on the bottle like this or not, but basically that could be a ring that it goes like these. These are meant to go on your bottles like this, technically, so that you can have a swatching of what the color is for this is the aqua topper, but I just have it here as a extra just in case, because you never know. But so the thing is that you get these so that you can do them on your swatching. Mostly it really helps if you've got a gel and acrylic, correct, Melissa, that you can have a sample of what your polish, so you can put it on there, 1 or 2 coats of whatever your desire is, and cure it under the light, so that then you don't have to open up the bottle because you can't see through the bottle. When you've got gel and acrylic, I'm on a tear. Am I talking too fast? Let me know if I need to slow down, because I'm hyper. There are those who have the ADHD. I don't have the ADD. I have the H. I'm super hyper, and I've had my stuff to drink that made me even more hyper. Is this the one coming out in August? Yes, it is the new theme for the August box. They released it early. They basically on Maniologies, because you said you're an ambassador as well. So how long have you, Sandra? Is it Sandra? I'm reading it, Sandra's Nail Corner. So Sandra, please tell me if I'm mispronouncing your name. How long have you been an ambassador? How long have you been using Maniology? Will help me gauge my answers for you. And yes, please, ladies, let me know, am I talking too fast? Because when I get hyper, I speed up. And I'm talking too fast. Okay, I'll slow down. I'll modulate. I had to learn how to do that, because when I was younger, I would have you, can you slow down? I didn't catch. And I've actually had people come and go, what language are you speaking? English. Couldn't understand a word you said. Yeah, okay. So at this point, Maniology has a monthly subscription box. Let me show my details here. You get, and oh yeah, by the way, I'll pull out about 3 years. Okay, so you know most of the stuff. All right. So for the visual learners of the class that don't know, these are the samples. Do I need to come, light? I don't turn the extra light on, because when I do, it wears down the phone and then things die fast. So this is the card that I did for this month's box. This is the current box. If you sign up right now, this is what you will get. This is the last day you can get this box. So here they have a monthly subscription box. This is for the month of July. It is the Hawaiian Vintage. It is the MXN 155, 156. You get the B553 Sunset Glow, B554 the Seam Foam Swell, and you get the monocle stamper and scraper. And basically, this is the monocle and stamper and scraper. For those of you who watch the replay and or don't know, so there's those items. What you normally get when you sign up, your first box, you get a ice cube stamper and you get a clear scraper in the Maniology stuff. So at this point, and do I have the shades? Nope. I was pulling things out and I didn't set it up and they didn't grab them. Where did we put them? Where? Oh, where? Oh, where? I put things away and now I can't find everything. Oh, well, if you really want to see it and you are looking for it, the orange is a beautiful orange, but it's very, very sheer and very, very thin. And I had to put things away and now I can't find everything. And I got stuck in the middle of, okay, so there's the Sunset Glow. Okay, got them. And these are the polished. So on the full box, you get the 2 plates, the 2 polishes, and the scraper and the scraper card. If you get the express kit, it just comes with the kits and the gift. It does not include the polish. Oh, Melissa got a call and had to, she missed a few things. That's okay, that's okay. So she got it, she needs to try again, tried a few different magnets. Yeah, I totally understand. And that's the thing with when you have to use other goods today, when you have to use other goodies and gadgets. So at this point, today is the last day for that, for the Hawaiian Vintage. And the new box, basically every month, the new box comes out on the 23rd. And they do this because of how many days are in a month and the changeover of things. So basically the 23rd is the 20th. I'm going to back up. The 20th of the month, you get an email. If you're a subscriber, you can probably ask them. They might be able to put you on the list. I don't know. But on the 20th of the month, Maniology releases an email, the pictures and the theme of what the next month's box will be. And then on the 23rd, they have an unboxing to show you what's inside the box. And that is tomorrow. Basically, so you have from the 20th to the 22nd to decide if you want to keep the box or get the box, because the current box goes away on the 22nd. So you have to wait until the 23rd. Then you can sign up. You can pause or unpause, skip whatever the things that you want to do. And then on the 23rd, the new box is live for brand new purchases. And if you have never subscribed to Maniology before, you have never had a box for Maniology at all, you can then use the code SUB5 to get $5 off. My code, GrandmaM, and Melissa has her code. I don't have it. Yeah. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Sandra, and everybody else who's here and watching. So at this point, on the 23rd, you can then sign up or use Maniology's code for purchases on the website to buy other things. So say, for example, you didn't get last month's box. If you want to go to the website and buy one of these plates or one of these polishes independently because you didn't get the box, because it used to be that these plates for the subscription was exclusive. You had to have been a member. The polish and the gift goes available on the website for everybody, but they have since then changed it. As of June, I think it was, everybody can buy everything. So these are now just early access. So if you want to get the items in advance of everybody else, you can get it in the monthly subscription. And then, and it is a cheaper purchase or less expensive, because all the prices went up. So the plates and the polish are around $9 or more per item. So you're getting 5 items, help me with the math. Because I don't do math in my head, but 9 times 5 is $45. And am I wrong, Melissa? Did the plates, the subscription? I think that subscription is $30. I don't think it went up. So basically, you're saving about $15. And if you want to get a one-time, try the box, that's $40. So if you don't want to do the subscription, but you see something you like, you can purchase that one as soon as it's live. because they do get extras, you can purchase that for about $40. So at this point, to me, it just seems better to be on the subscription plan. And so basically that goes live on the 23rd. The 25th is the earliest you can have your box shipped. That's when mine ships. So I usually within that week, usually by the 1st, and then I'll do my unboxings to be able to share with everybody that what's going to be in the box and how to play with it and all that neat stuff. Melissa has the same thing. She plays extra, so she's now getting hers faster than me. So I'm done with the details of the box. So if you didn't want spoilers, you can come back. Hi, spoiler people. You returned. Da da da. So is there anything that that Melissa on yours did you find anything that you wanted to have questions and answers about? Because I know you played with yours and you saw mine. Is there anything that you did differently or that I did differently that you wanted to talk about with everybody else? Did we want to do different palette plates? Because I'm in a mood. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I saw the news that Ozzy Osbourne is no longer with us and has taken that stage in the sky. And so I'm a little sad. And I was up really late last night just because I had things. Actually, I've been up like the last few nights because this whole week, because I've been working on stuff and there was things I needed to get taken care of and get ready for. And for the life of me, so sleep has been a little bit, and I've been working on extra things and I'm just wound for sound. So I'm just kind of like, ah. And I took, I don't like the way that taking the pain pills make me feel anymore. I mean, basically it's just, but I can move, I can do things. So yeah, I've had to, did I miss a question? Did I miss something? Okay. What did she ask? Can't wait to see if you're classy. Oh, apparently I got the question answered. Okay. I hope so. If I didn't, ask again. And Melissa will help you because she has been with Maniology about, 2 years? 3 years? She's been there less than me. And I had to learn things like asking a lot of questions. Maniology, I tell them all the time, I'm sorry to be your problem child. They're like, no, we love you. Ask away. I feel like I'm just like, okay, this is a really dumb question, but so, and they're like, no. And if anybody from Maniology or anybody knows Gia, Ghia, I hope I'm saying her name right. She's awesome. She's amazing. I sent her an email probably about 2 weeks ago that said, I have all these questions. And I listed them all. She was like, I'm going to answer them individually. I'm like, okay, great. And then like 2 days later, I got a whole bunch of emails. And there was a joke in there that, basically came off that were, because to be honest, I know things early because I want to know. I'm curious. My brain is already there. Tell me what the information is, please. Hello. Because, I'm over here going, I don't want to be clueless. Am I doing this right? And so then I will have people come in on different social media platforms and emails that I get questions all the time. And they're just like, so I made a comment, it's like, people want to know, and they ask me as if I'm on the GrandmaMiMZi Live's news channel, that I'm daily reporting news. That was a joke. And she goes, okay, because we know you're on that channel. I'm like going, all right, that has to become a series. So that's the backstory of why that is. Yes, I know. And I'm really good at it, but to be honest, it does take a minute. I mean, you have to be focused, and my life is so much chaos in it. I don't always get the time to sit there and do the artwork that I really wanted to do. And I took about an hour to prep for some stuff because I wanted to do like, I want to say I probably had about 10 videos that I wanted to upload and film. I got none of them done because literally the artwork I was working on took me all doggone day. because of the interruptions and everything else that was going on. I was like, can I just turn life off? I don't leave the house. I do not have a job outside of, this is my work now. This is the job that I do. And it's just being, Melissa and I have a follower friend that her name is Lisa Pierce. I swear I love her so much. And she goes, you're not just an influencer, you're an informed influencer, because you give information. She's like, I like you because you tell us the information. You don't just get us to buy something. I'm like, no, because I know that there are plenty of times in my life, I'm saying there have been multiple decades where I have seen something and went, and then the person who's trying to show you goes, but it's only, the minute you stick an only in front of it, I'm out of there. Because, I think the kit is, the Express kit is 22. And that's what I wanted to say, is that the monthly box is 30. So yeah, Sandra, stick with me. I will help you get better, because I can do some amazing things, but it's one of those things you have to have the time. And Melissa will help you on this. We like to drop things, not on purpose. And I might not look at it, but and for the most part, I have not been diagnosed with anything that is of a hand-related nature of things. That there's a lot of medical conditions that deal with things with dexterity. I'm just old. And I go to pick up stuff, and I do have medical issues. And these are glass. You've gotten these items in your home. You go to pick them up. You have to know what I'm talking about. You pick them up, and next thing you know, I have spilled. I keep joking with Melissa. Jester, is that the right one that came in the Halloween box 2 years ago? That's the green. Me and that one have a love-hate relationship, because whatever that green one was, I can't even remember the name of it. And that there's ones I remember their names, but it's that green one that came in the box for the Halloween of 2023, the circus one. That polish, I swear I spilled half of it. It was everywhere for days. Hi, Bailey. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. I'm having a wild Tuesday. Malcolm? What about Malcolm? Who's Malcolm? Is that his real name? I wanted to cry. And the thing is that I will admit, yes, I listen to Ozzy's music. I know I don't seem like the type. Disturbed is my best friend. I like the band called Raw. They have a following, but it's like a cult following. They don't get a whole lot of attention, but they're kind of like Disturbed. I'm so glad you're doing really, really well. I miss Lisa. Where is she? She's probably taking a nap, because I know she's got a lot of appointments these days. And it's like, she's like, did I miss your live? Yeah, because she'll pop on over and she'll be live for Melissa, and I'll be like, she's like, I'm sorry, I had a doctor's appointment. I understand. I get it. But yeah, so I was like going, oh no, when I saw the news, and I told Hubster, he's not into Ozzy's music. And I went, yeah. And he goes, oh, I had to go cry for a minute. I know I'm off topic, but so I didn't get to eat because I was crying. He was a little wild for my taste, but I listen to headbanging music. I also listen to Pink and and Madonna and all the other. I have a very wild and eclectic musical interest of things, and I know his name starts. I want to Delancey, Delaney, Debauchy. There's classical music that I listen to that I have my moments. I am a wild and crazy grandma. And people look at me, and when I would go to these concerts, they were like, are you here to pick up your kids? No, I'm here for the band. I got to go see Korn and Disturbed in California. Oh, it was so fun. We was there on a Sunday. It was awesome. But I don't do mosh pits. I'm in the seats watching everybody else. I do not I do not do the pits. Nope. I have not. I mean, a million years ago, when I was able to do that, I would. Nope. I'm not getting in the pit. I'm not jumping off the stage and having people. Nope. 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 Oh wow. So you guys could go have coffee. I'm jealous. Anyway. So I really didn't plan anything. I just kind of grabbed some stuff. I didn't know if anybody just wanted to chat. Do you want me to do demos? Do you want me to talk about other things? Do you want me to share some stuff with you? Is there anything anybody wanted to see extra that I didn't already show on the plate? Because I did do artwork on both of these plates and other things on my previous videos. If there's something you wanted me to check out for you or troubleshoot or whatever the case, I can do that. I can do other plates. So I have this one I showcased. I was going to do more artwork on it, but I just grabbed that one. I think same thing as this one. I love this one. Anasayart. I love her designs and things that she did. Everybody loves the blooms. I could do the flowers, if anybody's interested in. I know this one is one that gives people pause. That is the Frenchy one. I love doing this one because there's so many possibilities. This one is one that if you are a brand new to Maniology, brand new to stamping, even if you have been with Maniology for a little bit of time, this is one I highly recommend. If Melissa and Sandra, if you don't have it, Bailey, I'm not sure if you do or not, but I would recommend getting this one because there's a lot you can do with this one, just this one plate alone by itself. There's so many different things you could do with this plate. Trickster. Yes, Trickster. I hate that polish. I hate that one only because I spilled it everywhere. It just, and I had the same issue with Acorn. I did the same thing. I picked it up to go use it, and the polish, I mean, I had the lid off, I had the bottle open, and next thing I know, I dropped both of them with both hands, and the bottle went rolling. I have a shirt that has a spot on it that every time I wear the shirt when I'm going to do, cleaning up or artwork or something, because it's ruined. It's already been, it's not something I really want to wear in public because I got a great big huge spot down the middle and across. I mean, there's like multiple where it splattered on me, and then there's a big one in the center. Like, you got something on your shirt. Yes, I have told you this. I spilt. Every single time he forgets. Oh, good. So you understand what I'm talking about, that the things that you can do with this plate, fun. Anyway, and then I have the other Frenchie with the other designs if anybody's interested. So you all let me know. You vote. We'll go with majority, because I'm just not mentally, emotionally there, because I've been working on a bunch of things and I have all these ideas in my head of videos I have been wanting to do the last 3 or 4 days that I have not been able to do because, yeah, I had to take a pause from things because real life took over, and so I haven't really done much of anything. So all my videos, as soon as y'all get done with this, I'm going to be filming and creating and doing and working because I haven't been able to for the last week. So I'm going to be a busy grandma. So usually, so at this point, no, I'm not necessarily being in the creative mind of things. Y'all just let me know what you want to see. You tell me if I have it, if it's the first French plate. Oh no! Oh, okay. Whew. My goodies just fell, but they didn't. You said the first French plate or the first one I showed? All my stuff is out of order. So this one. Yes, Melissa, we grew up with so much. Bluegrass is so much fun. So this one, okay, you vote for that one. All right, because I was thinking you said the first one. I wasn't sure if you were talking about the M052, which is the original. That's the first. So you meant the first one I showed. Okay, I got it. I know I had it in here somewhere. So am I just kind of giving you ideas, or do you have it? Do you want me to show you how to use it, or am I pulling out the creative level of what do you want me? What would you like me to show you, or just demo the doggone thing? Okay, I got a yes. Unfortunately, I need to know to which question did I ask did the yes go to? Is the yes for you want to just demo it? Do you have it? So we'll go number one, do you have it? Number two, do you want me just to demo it? Number three, is there something specific you want to see? Because I can just kind of go demo it if number four, I could just demo it as you've never seen it before and show you what I can do. Yes, I have it, but I have, okay, gotcha. Okay, so I'm curious though, you haven't used it because you haven't had time, number one, or number two, because you don't know what to do with it. Just demo. All right. I'm trying to put my stuff back because it's all out of its wrong order. So we'll put all these away. Put that over there. Out of the way. Put that back where it goes. And get my tape ready, because 9 times out of 10 I start these things and I realize I don't have it situated, and then I'm kind of over here fussing for things after the fact. So excuse me, I was, like I said, everything's been discombobulated, and so I am not prepped and ready, and I apologize for that in advance. And I prep these ones in advance because these are plastic and the nail polish is kind of a solvent thingy and it does weird things, and I don't want to mess up and have extra weird things in my Maniology nail polish because I do use those on me. So I don't want to have that carryover. So this, and I get some, whoops, see, that's what happens. I get these bottles at a reasonable price that I will get multiples, that there's ones I use on me and ones I use exclusively for this purpose. So basically it's not going to be on me, so I don't, risk the crossover of things. Because yes, I have OCD in the worst way. And the doctors are like, oh, we can give you medications for that. We can help you. Nope, I'm good. I figured out coping skills. And I had one therapist that said, oh yeah, you figured out your own basically I found coping skills that were not hurting me. How other people will self-medicate. I didn't go down that road. I saw way too many people doing things in that nature. So I just came up with my own solutions. And the therapist was like, oh, okay, well, you do these things and this helps you to not, have to deal with various anxieties and other things that would normally affect other people. So, yay! Smartness. Does anybody have a specific color shade they'd like to see? Help my creative mind figure things out. Mafiosos? Mafiosos. Did I say your name correctly? Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm doing nails. Nail art, nail designs, nail creation, nail art therapy. Oh, good grief. As I said before, hi, Melissa, we like to spill. Yes, people, for future viewers and those on the replay, if you come in and join our channel and say hi, we're going to say hi back. Trying to type with wet nails. I have a solution to that. Let me find it. You can get these off of Amazon, and I want to say for under like $10 or $15, you can get like hundreds of them. But they are the stylus that you can get, that you usually get with other devices, that has the little rubber squishy. And it really doesn't do anything. This doesn't move. It's just they're using the case. I don't know why they have that, but there you go. But this can kind of clip onto things I like, you know, where I can put stuff. But yeah, I use this on my cell phone, on my computers, on my tap screens. Helpful. And you can get them in multitudes of colors. You can get them the same colors. Oh, I love Dearest Aurora. Oh my God. That's from the Grimm's Nightfall. Did you get the whole series, or did you just start buying independently? You will love Grimm's Nightfall. It's gorgeous. I mean, there is not one shade on that series that I did not fully and completely fall in love with. I'm telling you. Yes, you need many. I'm going to tell you, buy the big set. Don't just buy one. Buy the ones that have like 12, because you're going to go, where did I put that? And then at one point you'll find them all, and you're going to go, why does it over here? Okay. Close that up, because I know I'm going to spill it. Demo. Okay, you want to do your image, any image that you're going to do. Any image that you're going to do. You have the image on your stamper. And then you're going to get the smudge free. That is the B382. And then you are going to do this as kind of a flooding. It's as if you're making a sticker or a decal. To make a sticker or a decal, basically you do your image, and this is exactly what you do. You put something over it and you allow it to dry. So we're going to allow that to dry, and then I'm going to get my other goodies that I didn't bring over here. Where did I? Oh. And stay tuned. Maniology has new stickers. I will be doing demos on those very soon. Very soon. I'm going to grab this because I know I can use that as well. Grab my sea things. These are absolutely amazing. I have a video on them. I need to update it. There's so many things that people go, oh, can you do this? Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the list. Oh, I'm so jittery. Oh, we're not dry. You want to make sure that the top coat image that you're doing is dry. And essentially you're dotting. You are going up and down. You are not dragging. You are not sliding. For larger backgrounds, you can flood or float. I went a little over that too far. It wasn't dry and I grabbed it. Yes. Yep. You got to have mine. I need to charge them. I'm going to let that dry for a minute. But it has the little button where it will turn on a light if you want it to do. It has the USB where you can charge for the light. This part adjusts so you can move it whichever way you need it to do. And this part pops out super easily. And it came with 5 of these. So that the lens magnifying part is, the only drawback is that I had them, but they came off and I need to redo. This does tend to hurt a little bit. And it's also the wideness of what it goes for. Sometimes it might not fit your head because it might be just a little too small. But it reminds me, it resembles those the coal miners used to wear the little lights. You know what? That's going to mess it up. I thought I would be able to clean it, but it's not. It's going to take the whole section with it. And it's going to get stuck on my nail. See, I messed up for you. So you don't have it. It literally got stuck to my nail and ruined the whole thing. That's okay. It was a mess up anyway because I dropped the polish. So we were just trying to save the polish. But hey, there you go. We will do it better, faster. Yeah. My phone likes to remind me of things. I thought I turned all those alarms off, but okay, there you go. Hi, Erlene. How you doing? Thanks for showing up, everyone. Oh. I slept in this morning, so I feel like I'm chasing my tail, like I'm behind because I was late for everything. I barely made it in time, and I missed like half of the live that She Modern did this morning. And then I got woke up because I've basically been working on stuff for the last few days, this whole last week, so I wasn't able to get my videos up. And so I finally laid down last night and I was hurting so much. I actually took some pain medication and then I slept in. Well, I heard Hubster and the dog doing the things he does, and the dog barking because he's home. And I wake up all, meh. And then in the process of that, I'm chasing my tail trying to get things done and ready. So I just feel like I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't have, and I got this too far over. Let's scooch. So I'm a bit frazzled today. I was, at one point I went, am I talking too fast? Yes, you're talking too fast. Okay, I'll slow down. Yeah, how's that going? How's your therapy going? I know you said you had your hands. Nope. I didn't do a thick enough, I didn't do a wet enough coat, and I waited too long to scrape. See, the thing is, I was working on some demos and I got this dot on my nail and it's been bugging me all week, and I've been wanting to come in and fix it. I haven't had time to stop to. The woes of the life of grandma. This one, the only trick or issue you might have with this plate is, depending on the direction that you're going, you need to use a very light touch. So where you would go across and do things and scrape down, you need to float. You need to do less pressure, a lot less pressure on this one. See, I waited too long on that. I talked too much. This one, I'm going to tell you that it is a must to get, but it's also one of these ones that is a must to learn how to do, because you will struggle when you first get it. I'm telling you, you're gonna have issues because it is very fine lines, it is very thin lines, it is very small details, and in the process of that, it's going to halfway, no fist or strength. Well, at least you can sign your name, so that's a blessing to be thankful for. We're gonna send out some happy jujus that you can do more. I don't recommend this, but I'm gonna try and line it up. If I didn't take too long. I messed it up. See, I'm showing you how not to mess up. Because even though I can use this one, even though I can do this one, I still have my moments where I have to go, all right, what am I doing? So put the polish on going left to right or top to bottom before you scrape. Scrape in the opposite direction. Don't scrape really hard. Scrape very lightly, and then you will get the pickup. Just don't jump over your polish. So you need to use a tad bit more than what you think you might need. And then obviously this is going to be too long for this. So I'm going to narrow it down just a smidge because I don't want to ruin the pickup. And that's super easy to do because, again, you're dealing with very fine lines. So and you're going to line it up and apply it. So this would be one that would be definitely better if you had the more of a pointier than a square nail, but there's ways you can solve that. So So again, normally if you're scraping, you're going to be at an angle where you have the plate, and you're going to scrape at an angle. This one you're going to glide by. That's part of the problem. You're gliding over it because it's super easy to get too deep in there, and then you lose the image. And I'm distracted. Hold, please. Hubster's having one of those days. Okay. Now I can be less distracted. He's texting me things about work. And I'm like, I'm on alive. I'm on alive. Can we talk about it? Because it's not tire, and he's going to be there for hours longer. Can we talk about it later? Men, I swear. I mean, am I wrong, Melissa? Sometimes they're like big babies. I mean, yes, I throw him under the bus a lot. Hubster, stop. oh, that's right, yeah. Good golly molly. I think what I did on that one is when I went to do the scrape, it caught on something with the scraper card, and I was trying to get that. There was a line in there, and his texts were coming up, and I'm like, stop texting me. I can't focus. Yes, he has issues with some of his bosses and some of his coworkers because they don't play nice. And one of his bosses is, I didn't get a wide enough one on this. So essentially, how you're going to solve this one? If these are too long for your nails and you got shorter nails, yeah, I know it's funny. Okay, so if you've got short nails, shorter than this, okay, and even this one is short for this type of image. So basically, you're going to come in, okay, pull down my spectacles so I can see, and I recommend for this one also. I will always recommend the two, the smudge free, the original smudge free, and the original sticky base. Absolutely. I don't care how schooled you are, how good you are, how vested you are. Even the ladies on the lives, they all the time are like, use those two. Those will save you. So basically, and then you have to be patient to let it dry. So essentially, I'll walk you through, but you're going to use the top part, and you're just going to do it to where it bends and it comes off. You're going to do it to the edge of where you want it to be, and then you're going to fill in. So you're going to leave a little bit of space. Are we dry yet? Nope. You're going to leave a little bit of space, and then you're going to come back and fill in, because this isn't going to be wide enough or long enough. And you want to fill in the parts that, for the part that you want it to be. I know if I do it, it's going to mess it up. Oh, well, the colors won't match. I'm just tired of waiting for it to dry. So basically, you go up as far as you want it to be. Make sure you get all the pieces of it. I didn't choose one wide enough to go all the way to the edge, but you can fill that in. If you do that on your own nails, I will show you. So then you come back to where this curved part is, and you do that right at the edge. And yeah, it does take a little bit to line it up. See, and the only thing about this one is that right there where I'm holding it, there's a dot where I think that they formed the plastic and it's poking in my finger. Not a fun way. And you know what? If you smudge a little bit, that's okay. Remember, handmade things are done and there's little imperfections and things that go along with that. And that just adds to the fact that it's not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nothing is perfect, because even in, machining and manufacturing, like I said, the nail I'm holding on to has a burr that is not that great. So fill in the spots. Don't take it too seriously. It's only going to be on your nails a short time. And if someone notices that you made a mistake, well, you know what? Shame on them, because that just adds to the authenticity of things. I know I mess up and I look at it and I'm self-critical of it, and people are like, oh no, it's cute, it's cute. I'll leave it for a day. And then I redo it because I'm impatient. I'm telling you how the ladies on the live go, Deb is always like, but I'm so impatient and I want to, honey, you do not know how long I have been impatient my entire life. And I have the patience of Job. I'm telling you that I will cut other people slack and go, it's okay, I understand. And I do. And I mean that in the most sincerest way. I understand what it feels like 1,000%. So when someone says, oh, I'm sorry, I can't, I got you. I will give you grace. But me? No. I'm working on that. We need a self-help group, Melissa, for those who are not patient enough to wait the polish dry. We need weekly, maybe daily meetings, hourly meetings, basically where we can have a group that you can go and go, I have to wait for this to dry and I'm not happy. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, the drying of the things. Just now, here's the fun. And I know that this looks so wild. People are like, what? It's the minimalistic of things is going to just... Oh, good grief. Where I would do it where it was comfortable, you can't see. So I have to get things to where they are in their right area. And the wildness of this, you could put this anywhere, but I like to call this is like the Nike swoosh. And then we're going to do the fix and repair, because that dot's going to bug me. Just in case it bugs you too. And I missed this part too, which is another thing that's going to bug me. So there's that. Well, Melissa, if you're serious, you say the word, I'll set the page up. So there's the Nike swoosh. Um, oh wow. I'll make you a video because I I could tell you that they're shades, but I wouldn't know the names and the numbers off the top of my head. So bye, Erlene. See you later. Thank you for coming or watching. You can come back to the replay and speed it up if you want to come back later for the artwork. I totally understand. Watching paint dry is not everybody's cup of tea or fun for all the time viewing. But yeah, I will go pull out my shades because I need to organize my polish anyway, and I was going to work on that for the things I need to do for the other videos. Okay, you do that. And let me know how the metallic polish works. Because I know it's one of those things that it's probably going to be a learning curve for most people. So as soon as I get that box, that is going to be my focus to play with. I'll do the initial unboxing of, hey, here's what's in the box. I'll see you soon. And then like the next day, as soon as I can open up that bottle of polish, it's going to be on it like Flynn. In like Flynn. See, if I would have figured this out, which I was not on my game because, hey, I had other stuff I had to do in real life, I would have had the plate figured out, and I would have had stuff prepped for you. Because this stuff takes a while, like I was saying earlier. I mean, there's hours of work that you got to do ahead of time before you hit live. The problem with Dearest Aurora, which I love the shade, it is a beautiful pink, but it's one of those ones that's in a mid-range, and because it's so shiny and sparkly, you've got a lot of things to balance with that. So it's like trying to get the thing that pops. You have to find the shade that gives you the outcome of the effect that you really want to have. But yeah, I'll go do my color options for you. So what I'm doing on this one is I'm putting the bulk, like how you would put a dot and then you would carry it over. Because this spot is big enough that I can just kind of pop it in, and then I'm just going to float it down. And mess it up. Because if you put a big glop in there, sometimes it won't dry as fast as the rest of everything. I didn't wait long enough for it to finish drying. Duh. I'm all for finishing the effects on the other side. Just because you don't get a fantastic pickup and people are like, yeah, but I'm getting those little dots where there's holes in the center. Okay, you don't have to. Here's the hint. Here's the thing that will take out all the stress for everybody. If you get a decent pickup, doesn't mean you can't go over it with a brush and fill it in. Didn't think about that. I know. It's one of those outside of the box. You don't have to get it all picked up. I mean, just get it good enough. Get it to where it's at the point that you can. Whoa, success. Okay, it shows well against the bottle, but it did last time. I will see in the nail. Success so far. Yeah. Do what you, I mean, nobody is perfect. Even the ladies, I've said this a bunch of times on the live, even the ladies make mistakes. They talk about lemon difficult. No one needs to know what the struggle was that you went through to get it to look good. Just get it good enough. Fill it in like this. I'm just hitting over on this part of the nail that it got messed up on. And the fact that you're using this smudge free, it leaves a part that to me, it bugs me because you can see it. So I'm just retracing over that part where the smudge free was, and it'll blend in. Oh, honey, do not think that what I do is perfect. I touch up everything. I take my time, and that's the other thing. I have this massive amount of impatience that, well, y'all see. I don't do well when I have. Okay, I'm gonna go back on this. I can sit there and meditate for hours. I can sit there and just be still and be quiet, and I'm good at it. I have to be. And that is part of my regular routine. I can sit there and be patient. I can be patient with another person when they're struggling with something, and I'm trying to help them because as a life coach, it's about them. It's meeting them where they are at and bringing them along. And I have I have a current one that I gave them assignments that I can't go forward with the assistance and the help and the information they need until I get them on board. And there are basic steps that is from the very first session I give everybody. These are the things you must do. And if you've got a week till our next session to get those done, if you haven't, oh, I've been busy. Okay, I understand. I will give someone 2 months of telling me I've been busy and I didn't do that. And then we're not a good fit. That's 8 weeks for you to get on board and just do the most basic thing I'm telling you to do. That doesn't cost a whole lot of money. That doesn't cost a whole lot of time. It's, there you go. This shows me what kind of a student you're going to be. This is how coachable. Are you ready for this? If you're not ready, it's not a good timing thing right now. You'll come back to it. Thank you. Okay, so Melissa's page on her post, she's going to, for those of you in the live that don't get to see the comments, she on her page, she's going to put up a post of the color, the Midnight Riptide P183, that is the metallic. She got it to work. She's going to share that out of what it looks like. We will get to see what the new shade will be tomorrow. How that's going to work with the ladies live. I am super, super, super excited with, I mean, seriously, you just, the excitement level, I'm not squealing. I'm not one of those, I do not do those high-pitched things that only dogs can hear. No, I run from that because it hurts my ears, because like the poochies, I can hear it. And and when you get 4 or 5 or 6 of them doing it at the same time, it's like, okay, my ears are oozing. I need to go. So yeah, she's going to share what she did. But thank you, Bailey. Touch-ups are the thing. So again, I'm not perfect. I do what I can do with what I could do. I can sit there and be patient with a person. I can sit there and do all kinds of things that need to get done. But I take my time, and I read, I research, I look up, I pay attention, I go ask questions. I am all over the place with the research. So basically, I will be an informer, influencer on my channel, sharing things. There were other things I wanted to share. I just didn't have the opportunity to get up the videos in time, but I'm going to be better at the updates on things that, hey, Maniology has a sale. There's this, there's that. This is what's going on. Go get your things. Today, by the way, in case you didn't hear, today's the last day to get your Hawaiian Vintage Maniology subscription box if you are interested in that. I'm cleaning up as I go because if I wait, it's harder to get it cleaned up. So I did the swoosh. I did the little square thingies. Here's the other one that is like the swoosh. It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same idea as the Nike swoosh. You're going to just swoosh it and pick it up. And if you go to pull out yours and go, oh, pick up, and you go, wait a minute, she did that so fast. She did that so quick. She did that so easy. Why is mine not coming through? It's just, what's the thing that everyone says? Practice makes better. So you can do this one in any direction you want to do, in any place on your nail that you want to do. So I'm gonna go through the process of this. Is that you can do both of these together. Leave them on your stamp and don't take them apart. Don't deconstruct them. So you can do the two of these together along the lines of one side. Pick it on the left, pick it on the right, because you've got both sides. So this one here goes on the left, my left side, probably your right side. But basically this one is the opposite. You can do one on one side and leave it. Do just the square, do just the thin line. You can do both the square or the triangle and the thin line. You can do it on one side, you can do it on the other side, or you can do both. So you've got both swooches going left and right. You can do it on the top. So instead of doing it at the tip for a French, you can do it on the other side so it's coming around so that it looks like this on your nail. On either side that you want to do singular. So basically just with this plate, you've got 5, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 8 different, with just these 2 outlines, 8 different options that you can do with just these 2 on this plate alone for that. Okay. I forget to go to the Facebook page. So I actually have a saved thing where I go and something will pop up and it'll put me in there and I'll see that 1, 2, 3, 4, and I save it and then I can go back and do them all at once. I have answers I have to film and videos I have to do that for. Haven't forgot. They're waiting for me to get done. So, and then on these ones, you've got 1, 2, 3 options. So that's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that you can do with these ones alone. And then you can do these ones where you can put them in, the little symbols, they're all different. So this one is a tiny circle, really, really tiny circle. This one's a star, this one's a heart. This one, I haven't figured out. I want to say is, oops, don't get stuck. Oh, this is a butterfly. This is I want to say a flower. And then you've got the stars. You can leave those in or take those out. You can do the outline part of this part where it's the delta, take out the image and leave the outline of this one and do that one. So this plate alone, you could probably get 20 different looks. You're welcome, Bailey. Does that spark the imagination that you look at this one and go, okay, now what I'm going to do with it? Because to be honest, for a lot of people, you look at it and go, okay, that's something I don't know how would I use that? So yeah, I went, okay, fine. I watched a couple of the videos that MiMZi had for this, and then I went, pull things apart. So you could do, and I have videos that I've been trying to upload and go, but basically you can go where you're doing, you know, just this part. You can do this part with it open, but you could do where you just put your polish up to where the part is vacant and just do the little dot in the center. And thank you for the color shade comments. I appreciate that. But as far as what I'm talking about, just take this image right here. And this one's not going to show up very dark. I'm probably going to have to do that because that color is super, super sheer. And nope, we messed it up. I can tell you already I didn't go low enough. Can already see where I made the boo-boo. There you go. Very light touch. Very like, you know, baby touching the baby. But you can do that one. I'm going to need to do it again. You could do that one, basically one down here, one up here, or just one up here. Oh, I grabbed the wrong bottle of white. This is my older bottle that's needing help. That one might not pick up very well. Yeah, I grabbed the wrong bottle. And I lost my scraper. Yikes. See, that's the problem with these ones with so much negative space. It is super, super easy that if you don't have the pressure, and I found that when I'm trying to do these quickly, I mess up because I'm holding on to it the wrong way. But if you hold on to it from the outside edge, when you're holding this way, the pressure goes down towards the center. So that's why you get a lot of the ones. But if you hold to the edge, and this is just to stabilize, you will get a better scrape and less, but don't talk so much. And don't drop it. I only did that because I smushed it with my finger. So you can take out the center. You need to trim it down because it's going to be too short anyway. I figured out I got to keep my thumb out of the way. Otherwise, I mess it up. Your best way on this one is like the French. Line up with the edge. See, I talked about that dexterity, the fingers. And if you need to split it to make it work, then there you go. This one's too dry. I need to pull out my nail holders. It'd be a lot easier to do this. And then the thing is that, say for the sake of argument, you're going to let this one dry because I put a lot on it, so it's going to need a few minutes. And what I have found that sometimes letting them dry, if you're doing like nail tips or something, letting them dry. And you know what's even better? I love the cuticle oil because, hey, guess what I can do? But for the sake of argument, we're going to use this one because I think this one is dry enough. Let's just say you wanted to do one of the images, and you could, I'm all for Skittles in the sense of just because there's some people, oh, the nails need to all be the same. Oh, no, honey, I have not, in the better part of the majority of my life, had my fingernails all be the same. So let's just say that like on this one has the star, but this one is the one that fits your finger because you have wider nails or you have smaller nails. So either way on the spectrum of this, you don't necessarily want to use the image that's in the middle of that one. You can pull these apart. So I don't want this star, I want this star. And again, the tiny dot, the tiny little one, you have to use the most microscopic amount of pressure. You're just using the weight of the card. You aren't even pressing down because it's such a tiny image. To pick up. And then you can put it wherever you want. So this is the deconstructing plate of the entire collection. That all the images. Okay, I will. Thank you. Bye, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all your assistance. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of you guys, believe it or not. I mean, it just makes my day, warms my heart so much that y'all just show up to help me out on these lives. And I have a bunch of stuff going up on TikTok as well. So if you're a TikTok person, TikTok's a little different. TikTok is like the wild, wild west. It is just, oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm trying to grow both my channels to do the things that I need to do. And I am going to be, like I said in the post I did earlier, it is all about the nails, but there's also stuff about life as well. So I'm going to be throwing in a lot of stuff. Thank you. So yeah, this is not the best representation of my work because, hello, it's been a day. The part of the thing is the dog gets barking because she will hear the maintenance people start. So she's like at 8 o'clock in the morning, because she knows they're out there. And if it's just me and I'm sitting out here, most of the time she can be calm about it. But if I'm in the other room or if Hubster's here, she is doing her head off about, because there's people outside, got to protect mommy. So in the process of this, if she hears any of the neighbors, there's a bunch of people that she does know that she's had interactions with, that we've taken her out to meet the neighbors and the neighbors' furry friends. And so if she hears them because they're on their walks, she gets a little excited. There's also some people that like to go out there and do things in the public areas of the complex and make noise. And there's one that every day wants to squeal loudly, ear piercing, and it upsets her. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I probably, yeah, I know. I've been on TikTok for a while, but I haven't done anything on TikTok because TikTok has a huge learning curve. It's like of the social medias, YouTube is like the biggest thing out there. But I'll finish my other thought. But basically, so yeah, every single day there's a squealer. He'll come anywhere from like noon, 11 o'clock, and we'll be out there for 3 hours. And if he comes later in the day, he's there till they got to go away. So on any one given day, it's 1 to 3 hours of this kid squealing all the time. And I have said, can we not have that happen? And they're like, well, we do. Yeah, okay, fine. Anyway, so the thing is, I read a report a while back, probably about a month or two, that YouTube has now surpassed Netflix. YouTube has become the biggest place that people will watch entertainment. You can, for I want to say it's $13, $15 a month. So is the lowest amount that you can get no commercials or no ads on YouTube. And then in the process of that, I want to say it's somewhere around $50, $60 a month. You can sign up for like the whole family, and you can actually watch it like you're watching TV. There's a way that you can get it on your TV and, use your remote, and you can watch shows, movies on their expensive plan. Instead of watching cable or streamers or whatever the case, other apps and things. YouTube has surpassed Netflix, which was the #1 place everybody would watch their stuff. YouTube is exceeding in where people spend their time. They're watching content from content creators. They're watching TV shows. They're watching movies. They have surpassed everything out there. It's wild. Blows my mind, because I remember when YouTube was just a few little videos and they didn't have a whole lot. All right. So at this point, TikTok is trying to compete with that, but they are a larger, there's a lot more to do and watch in a different way that YouTube doesn't have yet. So YouTube is the #1 place to watch, but it's like where you get, it's the social media where you get your training wheels. You figure out how to chat, you figure out how to share things, you figure out how to, do the things that you do, if that's your thing, or if you're just, you want to be on the, I'm just going to view these things basis on that side of the fence. There's a lot of places you can go and a lot of things you can watch, from how to various interests of things. And there's a lot of channels that will read you stories, or, explain other things, or basically they'll have what they call reaction videos, where you have a split screen and you have the person who is reacting watching another video, and they're giving you their comments and their reactions as things happen in the video. It's wild. Okay, I got it. We didn't have these in my day. And then you have Instagram, which is a little bit faster and a little bit more involved. You can do kind of the same things that you do on YouTube, but if you post something or you leave a comment somewhere, it'll take hours to days or weeks before the person responds. Instagram's a lot faster. Sometimes it's right away. Okay, great. TikTok takes all of that and does it in a millisecond. So yeah, it takes a bit of a minute. It's a very scary place to go. I read something. Yes, I love YouTube. But the thing is that there's a new security alert. I'll be doing a video about this later today. So all the videos I want to do. There is a new scam alert on emails. So double check the emails that you're getting. Don't just click on it. And what the advisory was saying is that there are words embedded within the email in the background. It's an image that AI can read, but you can't see. The human eye, it's perceptively not necessarily as visual to most people, so nobody notices the words, and it's tricking the AI that when you go click on this stuff, they get your details. It's fooling AI that will take you to the wrong places and steal your stuff. So yeah, I understood what you meant. You love YouTube. I am seriously, me and my YouTube is buds. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I'm on YouTube way more than I need to be, way more than I should be. I should be doing other things, and I get stuck in the rabbit hole of watching videos from other people. I am guilty of that. of spending. I used to have it, and I'm going to have to put it back, where YouTube in the settings tells you to take a break, and you can tell it how long. I need to go put that back, because it's like I should have went to go get something to eat, something to drink. I should have had my water. I should have stopped. And then next thing I know, it's like somebody calls and interrupts me. It's like, time out, I gotta go to the little girl's room because I've been on YouTube scrolling. Yeah. Yes, I don't either, but the warning I'm giving you on this is because it looks like the emails they're sending you are emails like from your bank or from other places that you would normally trust, emails that you would open because you recognize who it is, and it's a bad email. So I'm saying, pay attention that if you get an email from any place, before you click on anything, you call the 800 number that you have on the back of your card or your statements. Do not go click or use the number that's in the email. because that's another reason why they get you. Hi, Vanessa, how you doing? So yeah, at this point, do not use any phone numbers in an email or a text. And there's even links in the text that you click on, and it looks like it's from a trusted place. It's not. So yeah, that was my warning on that. That, oh my gosh, the stuff that I wake up to every day. I have probably 1,000 notifications going ding, 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 when the do not disturb is off. It's wild. And then yeah, so I have to go basically set alarms to go take a break. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. It's like today, I had no alarms going off except for the bark alarm and the husband. And I pulled at it. He didn't tell me what time it was. I'm looking at the phone. It's 9:30. I'm late for my day. And the other peoples that I go to their channels and support their lives and other things, I was behind the 8 ball. I did not get up and do all the things I needed to do in the morning. I did not do all the stuff I needed to take care of. And then I saw news and I saw reports of other things, and then he had to get ready, and it was like, okay, I can't do the things I need to do till he leaves, because when he's here and he's up moving around or sitting next to me, and the puppy is she's quiet, she's laying down, she's all curled up, and basically her nose is under her stuff, but her eyes are, oh, you have to make dinner, all right, you're welcome, thank you for popping in and sharing my day with me, or your day with me. But yeah, she's got her ears are pointed up, though. She is listening. She's on guard. She's waiting in case she needs to go defend the mommy, or she hears that she's like the miss thing that you say the wake word and they, how can I help you? She's like that. Only she responds and barks. So at this point, yeah, it's kind of like all that stuff. So I've been behind the 8 ball all day catching up. I did not have anything out or planned or ready because, oh my gosh, my day started late, and there you are. So I'm looking at the time. It is 4 o'clock. I have been here for 2 hours before my phone dies, because it's usually about that point that it's going to. I'm going to make my ways out, go finish my other projects, go finish the rest of my day, let you all go do the things you need to go do. I appreciate each and every one of you that showed up to say hello. Thank you so much for all the people that watch on the replay later on. You all have my heart in the most way. There is plenty of room. I love you leaps and bounds, because you are there helping me along in the social media of things, and that just, I don't have the words to explain how I feel, but it just, the only thing I can give you is the image that, if you ever watch the movie The Grinch or the cartoon or the Sea Fairy, doesn't matter, but at the end when the Grinch hearts goes like this and goes like expands, that's what it makes me do. I mean, I'm just so, I need to go eat something. My tummy says hello. So at this point, yeah, I didn't even get a chance to eat. I'm always wanting, did we eat today? No, it was bad, and I have not. So it's like 4 o'clock, and I'm finally going to actually put something inside. Yay! Yay! Go do your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, wherever you at. This is a reminder, you need to eat. You need to eat regularly. You need to eat more often than you think you do, because the problem is that most people are trying to diet, and they don't put the fuel in, and then they wonder why the pounds are getting to be more in all the wrong places. You need to eat the healthy things, chopped up veggies, leftovers in little small portions, nuts and seeds and things like that. The oils of the good oils, the avocado and the other stuff the olive, that's really, you need to have these small things put in stages of the day that you're putting fuel in you. Because when you limit your calories, your body goes, oh, I'm going into starvation mode, I need to hold on to it. So it's holding on to everything. And when you go do the words, the foods and the items that have the word DIET in it, or the artificial sweeteners, those are what's making you so hungry, why you want to keep going eat. And then I need to suppress it. I'm hungry all the time. It's because you're eating and drinking the things that have the artificial sweeteners, and the artificial sweeteners are fooling the brain, and the brain goes, wait, you signaled you ate something that was sweet. I got the message that you're sending something down. I'll send out the troops to help with the calories, because the sweet tells them there's something they need to go do. Well, now they're all standing around waiting for something to do. You got all these little soldiers in your system, all the little people that would go do and digest and do the work and the process of the things for when you eat something sweet or something with carbohydrates. You eat the things that have the fooling sensations of that, and they're standing around. Hello, next thing you know, the general's going, come on, you told me you were sending me something. I got the troops out, they're ready. Hello, where is it? It hasn't gotten here yet. You told me, you sent me the sensors, I'm game. And then by the time you get done at the end of the day, you are so tired from work and life and dealing with things and thinking, the mental load that you have experienced, and now your willpower is done. And now you can't understand why you're eating down to the countertops. So at this point, eat the foods. I'm guilty of that. I'm going to have to go have little mini things along the way between now and dinner because I didn't put enough in me. And if you don't put enough in you for your body to have the metabolism of things, your metabolism then slows down because it doesn't need to work. So it's going on the let's go hibernate. You need to put things in you on a regular basis. That speeds up your metabolism. It speeds up the things. Then you can, once you get your metabolism going, where you have stuff on a regular basis, then you could a snack and dinner, and don't do your dessert at dinner. Eat your dessert first. And anybody gives you any grief, GrandmaMiMZi says you can. Eat your dessert after lunch. And then by the time you get home, it's not in you where it's, because then when you go to sleep, it's too soon and your metabolism goes to night-night because you're night-night, and the repair team comes out. The digestive team, they're waiting until morning to go, and that's why you're not hungry at night, is you need to have somewhere between 2 to 4 hours, if not more, before you go to sleep. All that stuff is sitting there not getting digested in the morning. You're not hungry, and you're not eating in the morning because you're not hungry. You need to be up, go to bed early, get up early, eat a full meal. You need to, as the slogan says, the old phrase hasn't been taught anymore. You need to eat like a king. You need to eat the big, huge, all the big fatty, all the high calories. You need to eat a huge breakfast, a healthy, huge breakfast, steak and protein and and eggs and not pancakes and other things. But you need to eat that are sugary sweet. You need to eat like you are a king in the morning, and then you need to eat like a nobleman in your midday, where you have less of the large meals. It's a smaller meal. It's less calories, less and healthy calories, not just diet calories. But you do need to eat full calories during your mid-afternoon. This is why you have a slump, because you're not putting the things that will fuel you. You need to find things that are healthy ingredients that will carry you along so that you don't have that mid-afternoon slump. And then in the evening, you have a little tiny dinner. So yes, you can have breakfast for dinner, but if you want sugary sweet, things for lunch, where you have, syrup and pancakes and the big wazoo of stuff, go have your big wazoo that you would normally have your big breakfast. Go have that for your midday meal. And then whether you consider, lunch or supper or dinner or whatever the terminology is for all that. But you go in and do that. And then for breakfast, for dinner, you're having, eggs and sausage and other light things. And you have a very small meal. And then your body can digest that while you're cleaning or prepping or doing other things or watching your shows or whatever the case, dealing with the family or the kids. By that time you're ready to lay down and go to sleep. You also need to, like your kids, you need to give them a break from their electronics. So you read them a story, you give them a bath and then read a story so they can calm down and go to sleep. Well, you need the same thing. No lights, no, unless you're going to use the orange or the blue lights for your electronics. But typically, you need to do that for 30 minutes, not have regular lights on, but the calming lights. You need to have the scents, the lavender, and the thing, the clean linen, the stuff going that will make you get into that restful mode. And then you need to have quiet, where you actually sit and do your grace and meditation and other things before you go to sleep. You will sleep better. I know these things. I try these things. They work, but I don't get enough of the sleeping of the things because I have other interruptions throughout the rest of the night. But yeah, and then to start your day, you You need time for yourself to do the exact same thing. You wind in, you have time that you can do a little bit of your meditation and gratitude, and then you could do your exercises and prep things, and you get up a little bit earlier for that so that you have time to take care of everything before you got to pull the kiddos out or the spouse is out and get going on your day. And if you leave 30 minutes earlier for work or school, you will have less issues along the way, and you have an extra buffer just in case, and while you're sitting there waiting to clock in or check in to wherever you need to go, you have time to work on other stuff. I mean, seriously, I used to have my days planned so well, and my counselors in college would be like, "What are you here for? Why do you need me?" Because I need a signature on my plan. I have to have the advisory approval, and they're looking at my spreadsheets where I mapped it all out, and they go, "You got it scoped out better than I could do it for you. So sign. See you later." Basically, I had the special. The extra help because there's some of these things I'm not an expert in. And in the process of this, it gave me more time. But the requirements for that, I had to meet with a counselor to make sure that I was doing things in the right way. And when they saw mine, they'd be like, "Oh, hi." Because they knew these types of appointments were going to be like a long time. It was going to be very involved because most people need the extra hand holding. And they give us an hour and a half for those meetings where most people would get 15 or 20 minutes. We would get the extra time. So they look at me and I lay everything out and they go, "Wait a minute, yes, I am." And they go, "I'm a planner. I like to know things 6 months in advance, 6 years in advance. Trust me, I got things already scoped out. Remember, I'm going to live to 150. So, and I have reasons for that. So at this point, I set it all down. They look at me. My appointment wasn't even 15 minutes. I think I was in and out in 5 minutes. People looked at me and went, "Wow, she would just win it." Yep. I got it sorted. I'm like the team maniology. I am on it on point. So when I share videos, I share you with the honest information that I know, that I've looked up, I've asked questions, I've verified. If I'm sharing you something, it's because I've seen it from multiple sources. So I believe it only because it's one of those things that you can't get to the source, but because multiple people are sharing it, and I've researched it in multiple places, I've looked it up in multiple places, and it seems to be true. So if I'm telling you something is true and it's not, it isn't just because I heard it one place or the neighbors. I looked into it. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Hi, lovelies. Hi, Nana. I'm so glad you're here. I'm getting ready to end up. It came at the end. But hopefully I can get this to go figure out and you can watch the replay on it because it's a wild Tuesday live. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. There's lots of information. I did lots of stuff. I made a mess. I totally, I had people visit. I made Melissa a moderator because I had a guy that was just being awful. So I had to have somebody in the chats to be able to help me on the kicking those people to the curb. I hate to say things in a bad way, but I appreciate you. But I'm saying my goodbyes. I'm trying to finish my long-winded of things because stuff pops into my head, and I was like, people need to know. But anyway. Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah, those work hours, the pesky work hours. My gosh. I mean, how is it the audacity that your employer expects you to show up just so they can give you money? I live in Vegas. I mean, come on. Comedy Central. Celebrity entertainment. One of these days, I will be on the strip. One of these days, I will have my own come pay money and see me on stage. We're not there yet. We are not there yet at all. One day it's going to happen. That's why I got to live to 150. Got to get all these things off my bucket list. Anyway. I appreciate you all for coming and spending my crazy Tuesdays and Thursdays with me when I'm here replacing Maniology for that they're not live on a Tuesday. Please remember they will be live. For those of you who don't know, they will be live tomorrow for the unboxing. Hey Nana, did you see the artwork? Did you see the theme for the next week? The next theme for tomorrow for the next. Oh, the sirens are going off. Oh, that's a bad one. Yikes. So yeah, oh my gosh, I hope you got to see the pictures of the theme for the next box. It is so cute. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Anyway, I don't want to give spoilers. I talked about it earlier. I gave people, hey, there's a spoiler alert if you don't want to see it. No, go check your email. Check your email. And if you didn't, let me know and I'll send it to you. But if you want to see it, I did a post. So I shared the pictures, but I put my logo on the first picture, so you got to scroll over to see the other ones. But there is the pictures are there. It's a post on there's a YouTube video, there's an Instagram post of the pictures, and there's a TikTok post. So pick your poison as far as which one you want to go check it out. It's the same video, same pictures that shows the new theme. But you're an ambassador, so you should have got and a subscriber. You should have got the email that tells you what the new theme is. It comes out on the 20th of the month. Yeah, it came out on the 20th, so it came out a couple days ago. So yeah. Go check it out. It's so cute. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Tomorrow afternoon cannot get here fast enough at all, any way, shape, or form. So yeah. So there's a homework assignment for you. You come to my channel. I give you homework. Anyway, I appreciate you. I love you all. Thank you for being here in watching my wildness as I, come unglued with, all the things that happen in the real world. And I will see you soon. I have so many videos I have to go do. I'll be getting those filmed and uploaded, and in all the places, the socials of the medias, and looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow on the Maniology Live and on my Thursday Live, provided that stuff doesn't come undone. And do not let those who are in the Misery Loves Company Club recruit you, and they're always recruiting. And sometimes it's even me when I'm having a bad day. Please be kind. The world needs a lot of extra love and kindness and hugs. And oh my gosh, Nana, I don't know if you saw the news, but Ozzy Osbourne from Black Sabbath, his struggle is on the other side. So yeah, that interrupted my day. I had to go shed some tears because that kind of hurt my heart a little bit. But yeah. So on that note, I love each and every one of you so much. Absolutely, absolutely, with all the hearts and all the things. Go follow Nana. It is Nana Ange Nails It. She is an awesome channel out there. She's awesome to us and shares us and helps us to gain other followers and stuff. And oh, Nana, I need your girly. I think somewhere along the line, the one that has the cuticles, I need her name because I want to be able to address her in my video. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be sweet. I'm just going to show her the benefits of why she has all the nail cuticle things and she needs to use it. I'm going to go show her why she needs to use the nail cuticle things. We're going to get her on board. We're going to get her loving her cuticle goodies. Because, those cuticle oils things, I mean, oh my goodness, I could not live without my nail cuticle stuff if I didn't have that stuff. I mean, seriously, you know what I'm talking about, right? Send me your gal's name, her screen name or whatever, so I can pin her and tag her, you and her along in the channel for the one that you were there. Send me the people that were on your screen so that I can make sure that they get the word out and help others in the thing. But I appreciate and love you all. I've been trying to say this, for 5 minutes now. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you soon. Bye.